What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one of
I
the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
That should have done it, I think. You can or you can't? Great. Thank you. Do you want to wave hi? Alright, so Jason was doing a sound check for me, and apparently I've been on mute that whole fucking time. But it's okay, we fixed it now.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm?
I have not said too much of consequence up to this point, except that this is one of my favorite games. I have played it twice. I'm playing this as a refresher for the Forbidden West, which comes out on the 18th. So this is great if you, like me, need a recap because your mind is a sieve.
Come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned.
Pretty much it. Otherwise, there's just some smart-ass commentary about that real bitch of a matriarch.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, fuck him up, Aloy. So when I was given this game, I was given it as a gift, and I was so trepidatious because I hadn't heard anything about it, and I was like, I don't know, like, I don't always like dystopian stuff. Sometimes it's too realistic and it depresses me. I love this game so much.
Rats.
And I was sold, honestly, from the opening montage when they were like, this is a matriarchal society. And I was like, yep, whole fucking hog, I'm in. I may have to get up at some point and close my curtains because as lovely as the light is, it is really fucking hard to see. In addition to having a memory like a sieve, I have eyes like a bat. So, you know, poor, that is to say.
Looks tight, but I can get through.
I can get through by crouching, a new skill.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
So I was looking at the art book last night, which I am fortunate enough to own, and, oh, well, it's fine. That's not me, but I can't see shit. It's really cool, actually, with all these bunkers. They designed them at first as totally clean, sterile, what they imagined futuristic bunkers would look like. And then they went in and added aging processes. And they did that for a lot of the towns and stuff, too. But with these, like, they showed some of the concept art of, like, how it was meant to look when it would have been built. And then how it sort of forms these natural caverns over the span of time, which I forget the exact span of time, but like
places like this.
1,000 years or something.
But I have to find a way out.
Do have to find a way out. So this playthrough is going to be all main story and all of the like important / character driven side quests for people that I think might, you know, show up in Forbidden West. I'm trying to keep myself spoiler free for that. I know there have been some leaks. I would like to hear about none of them. Please don't tell me anything about them. Because I've been waiting for that game since I got this game shortly after it came out, which was 2017 or so. So, you know, I've only been waiting for 5 fucking years. I can wait for like 20 more days, and I would prefer to wait for that long and figure it out myself. I am going to try to get through all of this stuff before the 18th. I might be streaming at some surprise pop-up times in order to do that, because I want to go into the 18th having finished this, and I will not be able to wait. Like, the 18th drops, all I'm going to be doing is Forbidden West. And Jason will be, you know, doing that with me and suffering with me. Suffering meaning he enjoyed this game. We played it together like a year and a half ago. And he did enjoy himself. He did enjoy this game. I know he's also looking forward to Forbidden West, but like, I'm not here to gatekeep girl boss gaslight.
What's
but,
that?
you know,
A dead person.
a little bit of me is like, okay, well, I've been waiting a little longer than you have, so.
There's something shiny there.
Oh, when we get my favorite toy. I've always wondered how it's supposed to be that it, like, connects with her skull, though, because it sort of looks like it, like, magnetically zoops on. And, like, if this was when they were made, you could have had a little, like, magnet put here. But, like, also, my god, the batteries on these. Like, so impressive. It must be solar powered, but there's no solar down here, so it must have gone into stasis automatically. But, like, does it use, like, the electromagnetic waves from your brain or something to just, like... I don't know, I'm not the super science gal. Also, if at any point you hear loud licking, that's because the dog is next to me on the couch, loudly licking herself, so...
How does it do this?
It's not me. You will notice, as I play this game, that I do the focus toggle, like, a lot. Like, I turn it on a lot, because I think it looks really cool, and it helps me not miss shit. Hearing that little focus noise is like coming back to an old friend over coffee. You know what I mean? Like picking up a toy that you just really like.
Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
It gives me happiness.
How do I get it open? More lights.
Yep, more lights, girl. We're gonna figure out this Wii tutorial puzzle if it fucking kills us. Which, you know, maybe it will. You don't know. We don't know. Is that a rat? Yeah, it's a rat. Oh, I love them. I love rats. I think they're so cute and they're so fucking smart. I've heard they make great pets.
A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
I love how they, like, left the door openers, like, right next to it. You know what I mean? Super secure, guys. You've done a great job. It's like writing your Wi-Fi password on the router, you know? Alright, your bitch cannot fucking see. Oh good, that is climb. That's comforting.
The door changed color too.
I forget how to run in this game. It'll remind me, but...
It did it.
Anything down here? What are you? Little guy? Oh, wait. Looks like there's a thing. No? I thought there was a way to scan those little... Maybe that's the thing I haven't unlocked yet because, you know, Aloy just picked up her focus and... She's picking it up quickly, but, you know. There's a little baby learning curve for this little baby. Oh no, I'm pretty sure this is where it starts to get fucked up. Another dead body, Aloy.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Ooh.
Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
Tekken 2. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Do you think she just went home and told Ross that, and he was like, bitch, the fuck? I'm being told that my mic volume needs to be adjusted a little bit, so give me a little bit of patience while I go fix that. So you should still be able to hear me, but not see me. Mysterious. Alright, so we'll see if that's better. Oops. Alright. We will try that, see if that is improved. Okay. Squeeze through gap. And then it shuts behind you, so, you know, you're gonna die down here, kid. What? I didn't say that. Oh, God.
Well, happy New Year, dear.
Yeah,
diary.
she does sound almost
Can you believe
French.
we
She's got a
actually
weird accent to
celebrated
her.
last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Oh, if you see comments popping up from Jason and Katie JK, that is Jason, who is being kind and watching
they
this
die
stream when
here?
he can.
What happened
It's
to
not me making comments through the power of my mind. I wish, but all of these are so rough because when you think about like these people were just, you know, in the bunker, knowing that this was like it, and they're trapped like this, like.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why
Me
didn't I
either,
go with
sis.
Owen when he asked?
Why didn't you?
Stupid. Should have gone. Well,
Aloy's like, what is a machu and why is it Pichuing?
the earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear
Oof.
to shine, but God
Fucking sad shit.
me here below will be forever mine.
I gotta tell you, they, like, I mean, y'all already know this because you're hearing this with me, but, like, they did not skimp out on, the horror of any of this. Like, this is horrifying, right? I think that's the one I missed. Oh.
And
Yeah,
pray
it's,
for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And whoa, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
The Lord is with thee, etc., etc. I know the whole thing. I was raised Catholic. Oh, boy. Also, like, the positions she's finding them in are fucked up.
That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew. I knew we'd be forever.
I mean, there's one thing with, kill your gays, but there's another where it's like, the gays have been dead for a very long time. Okay, so that's not the new one I just picked up then. Well, we're doing our best to give you all of them, and if I miss some, there are tutorials there are playthroughs that'll walk you through all of them. I have played this game last time where I went through and I got every single goddamn data point. It took me a really long time. I will not be doing that again this time, guys. I'm just gonna pick him up as I see him.
Down here.
And that's gonna be enough.
I'm coming.
I love how we can tag the rats as targets.
Aloy! Aloy!
I'll be right there.
Maybe I won't go quite that way because that looks dangerous. She can be French, I can be French. I can't be French.
Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come.
Technically.
Such
Kind of belongs
places are
half
forbidden,
there and half
Aloy.
with you, doesn't she?
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Lying.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Aloy, there's porn on that. You're like 8, maybe. I don't know what the date is.
If you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now.
Yes,
Starting
teach her how
tomorrow,
to survive.
You will learn to hunt.
Yes, teach her how to hunt. But like, she did just tell you I fell in. And why do you not believe her? That's shitty of you. Like, believe your pseudo-daughter when she tells you I fell in. And now my pseudo-daughter sees and talks to things that aren't there, he says.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
Kind of reminds me of a Google Lens. Weren't they trying to do that with glasses for a minute where it would identify stuff you would look at? That was a thing.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
I wish video game healing mechanics existed in real life.
Good.
I would like to
Now
have
eat the berries.
15% health by eating berries.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches
There's
these
one.
lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
I can't figure out how old she's supposed to be. She's young enough that she doesn't know the word
Further
embrace.
downriver, we'll
Is she
find a
old
herd
enough
of
that she can
machines.
hunt?
And I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
According to the art book, her red hair was something that they had decided on very early.
Now stay low.
And kept
No,
to.
Aloy.
I
Such
wonder
machines are
if that's
called
why they made
watchers.
all the tall
You
grass
must
red,
learn to
though.
avoid their gaze.
Her hair really
If you are
blends.
to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do.
I love
Stay
the
still.
Watchers. I think they're
Wait
so
for it to
cute.
pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Ross, I played this game twice. I'm better at this
Another
than you.
one. Let it pass.
And don't call me a hoe. You haven't earned that.
Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
I don't think that's how that works in real life, but video games, sure.
Wait for it.
If I try to walk crouching, I'm pretty sure you can hear my knees cracking, but...
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
You'd think they would be able to sense her focus.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
I am very visible right now. What can I say? I like to live dangerously.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there?
Ignore him? That's just gonna make her more curious. She's a child.
He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool.
Teb looks identical
Come now.
when we meet him
Let's
as
find that
adult
herd.
Aloy.
Follow.
I think he knows immortality or something. Like, when I recall, his character design is the same. Oh shit, there's something to gather. Do that. Right, I've been playing The Witcher, and I
There.
keep
See
using
them?
that run
These are
control
called
instead of
striders.
run control, so, you know. I promise I'm not an idiot. I play a lot of video games.
Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
I will catch up by eating every fucking plant I can get my grubby
Now,
little paws on.
I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
I found
Do as I
rocks.
say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them.
Was going for plants.
Those will do. Follow.
Okay, but Dad, what if I want more medicinal shit? I guess I'll get it later. I guess you don't want your child to live, Ross. God damn, stubby little legs she's got. Look at how she's running.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal. Aloy, throw a rock near me.
The fuck is he? Oh, good, he got it.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
Can I forget, is there fall damage in this game? I feel like there is, but that wasn't enough. The inevitable...
Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Every single game of, is there fall damage? And I will find out the hard way.
Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Using R, press and hold, right.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
That tracks.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Are we crouching? We crouching.
Here. Stay low in the grass, and be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy.
At the tender age of 8.
Strider.
You
One of the weaker machines, but even a weak machine can kill a hunter, if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
My focus can tell me.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
That plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye, or the canister.
She just proved to you that
If
it's
it
not
charges,
for playing
be ready
games.
to roll out of the
because it
way.
has, like,
Hit!
purpose.
Keep firing! Again!
Haha. Oh yeah.
You did well
Perfect
today,
kill.
but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again.
Yeah, that's
What was
valid.
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Now we learn officially to sprint. There we go. She's running with her legs like splayed in akimbo. Like, I'm glad that they make her run properly later. Looks a little ridiculous. I do love this concept of, hey Ross, here's a baby, we expect you to care for it. Don't be nice to it. Be a dick to this baby. Be an asshole to this child. Like, I hate matriarchs. Sure. I love a matriarchal society, I do. But like, you know, maybe just tweak. They're a little xenophobic also, Nora, so tweak that. Just a little tweak. I don't know if we're gonna get to see more in Forbidden Wilds, but Forbidden West, but if we do,
I can do nothing.
I hope that they've learned
It's only a matter
some
of
from
time
the
before
events
machines
of this
find that
first
boy
game.
and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and they will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
Why, like, was Aloy a compulsive liar up to this point?
I can sneak through.
Why does he keep assuming
You
that
will
she's
not.
lying? You're gonna do it anyway, Dad. Fuck you.
Aloy!
I do want to know where she found a bump it. That's what her hair always looks like to me. It looks like she's wearing a fucking bumpet.
I need to move slowly, quietly, so I can sneak past them. Can't let them see me.
Okay, can make some wood. There's a hallway over there. I should have time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Be careful.
Ooh, that was closer than I would have preferred. Right. You can wait till you pass. Oh, but see, then he's gonna come around. No? Okay, I think I've got a
I
minute.
need to see their paths. Almost there.
Alright, nice, nice, nice. Should stop there and look around. Perfect.
There he is.
Sneak. I talk. Sneaking and talking. Talking and sneaking.
What? How is this? Shh.
Oh wow, the sun really makes the chair behind me look like it is like angelic, doesn't it? Where it's at that time of day when the chair becomes holy. Alright, get in the grass.
How are you doing this?
How are you crawling? No one ever taught me to crouch. Okay, so it's gonna come our way, but then it's gonna go past us. We're gonna wait for that opportunity. And go.
How is this possible?
As much as I love people reacting with astonishment to Aloy, what she's doing right now is not that fucking revolutionary. Like, anyone could just watch their paths and realize that they go in a pattern, like a patrol.
So, it is no plaything.
Dude, what have we been fucking telling you?
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me.
I
just wanted...
Boy!
Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
A tribal law that's really shitty to outcast
I know
a
the
fucking
way.
baby because, like, she was a mysterious gift or, like, motherless.
Seal your lips.
Seal your lips, as if I'm a little bit British right now.
Stay away, no mother!
Dick.
Ugh.
I love that for her. Oh yeah, emotional choices. I love that this game gives you options, but that all of the options are facets of Aloy. Like, it doesn't force you into anything that doesn't feel right for her. Like, I love that there's no romance in this game. There shouldn't be. It's not about that. It's about Aloy finding her place as who she wants to be and how she can save the world and all that. But, like, I'm really hoping that they kind of keep no romance for the second one, or if they have to romance with anyone, I really hope it's not the Oseram guy. I really want it to be what's-her-face from the Hunter's Lodge. Anyway, I like going with this one, because this feels a little eye for an eye. This is too fucking nice. This shows him the fuck up. I'm better than you, bitch.
Oh!
Look at that. Beautiful.
Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
Yeah, it hurts to get beamed in the head by a fucking rock.
Let me have a look.
Have some berries. It'll help.
Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why?
You wiping it off with another rock, Ross?
Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The
Oh,
tribe's
right,
rite
that's
of
right. I
passage
said this
held
was,
every
like,
year.
6 years later.
Those who
She's
pass
supposed to
become
be
braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
She's
Yes,
too...
whatever the winner wants.
Unless it's on
Then I'll do
purpose
it.
that she's, like, too smart for a 6-year-old, in my humble
Whatever
opinion.
it takes. I'll win the
I
proving.
spent a couple years working with, around kids, and, like, the
see.
kindergartners were not this fucking articulate
We'd
or
best get
aware of
started,
consequences.
then. Your training will be
Or-
hard. And it'll take years.
Right.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
And now we get a montage. Every good thing has a montage. Wherever the fuck that song goes. Meanwhile, bitch is going down a Wikipedia rabbit hole. It doesn't seem like the Focus has access to, like, the internet or internet archives, though. Or at least if it does, she doesn't figure it out. Because if she was able to figure it out, like, she would have learned a lot of shit way faster than she learns in this game. Like, I'm guessing it's, like, meant to be, like, a Google Glass type thing. Where it, like, just shows you, like, what things are and how to use them and features of those things, and then allows you to access, like, messages. I wonder, like, did her Focus have, like, message history or, like, a fucking camera roll? Like, the person she took it off of, what of their memories does she have in there? Like, we never really get to know. And I've always been so curious. Nice. She can swim. A lot of video game characters can't do that. I feel like they wanted to make her look pretty, but if I had one complaint, I do think her arms should be a little bit buffer. She was just doing all of that climbing with no lower body support whatsoever. She should look like fucking Louisa in Encanto. Like, she should have fucking big ass arms. That might also just be because I like women with big arms. We'll never know. Ross looks a little bit older. I think they aged him up a little bit. I think Teb, they were like, you barely see him. He doesn't need aged.
Rost? 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 Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
I love her adult voice actress. I think she does a phenomenal job. I think she's great. You're not a training dummy, no. So one of the few achievements that I haven't done, I have not 100%ed this game. One of the few reasons why is because I have not hit all of the training dummies in one playthrough before. So we're going to try to do that this time. So that should be... Does that hit? Yeah. That should be all of the ones in our little homestead here. Let me just... Oh, I need more stuff. Oops. So that's my goal for this, is to replay through this game before the new one comes out. To do the major parts of that on stream. And to hit all of the training dummies.
Keep that for later.
These are my goals. I think they're attainable. I think I probably could have given myself a little bit more time. But I am a compulsive freak about saving my game. It's just the way I am. I don't trust autosaves. They've done me wrong too many times.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here?
God, it's so...
Where's he gone to?
I was trying to finish The Witcher 3 before starting this replay. Did not succeed in that. Did finish the main story finally, after having put it down after, like... I think I put it down in, like, November of 2020. It was just... I had a lot going on then, I just didn't finish it.
What's he doing up there?
And I picked it back up, and then we watched seasons 1 and 2 of The Witcher.
Standing there. What's going on with him?
And then I finished the main storyline. I finished Heart of Stone side quest, or DLC rather. Oh god, I do want to try to do the DLC for this in this playthrough as well. We'll see how that goes. I love the yellow. I think it's a great way to show where the climbing is for people like me. Like, I hate when they do it as white, which is what they did in The Witcher. I can't fucking see that shit. When it's like white on a mountain like this. Look at her, she's so pretty. Anyway, I'm still doing the Blood and Wine DLC in The Witcher.
You're here.
Which is a lot more comprehensive than Heart of Stone was, which is why it's taking me a while.
Did you want to be alone?
Is everything okay, dude?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace, and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grotto might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grotto follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so.
I agree with Aloy. It's a bit of an insult.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also gonna pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous.
Huh,
All
we
right.
agree.
See you at the North Gate.
I wonder how much time is going to have passed between OG, this Horizon, and next Horizon. I do think there's fall damage in this game. I'm scared to find out. Oh, there's a fucking zipline. Good. Means I don't have to fuck around and find out. At least not right now. So, New Game Plus. Oh, good. I have skills. I'll try to do most of the skills and inventory stuff off stream because I know it's not, like, fun to watch. What I wanted to look at is... Nope. Okay. Because I had, in my last playthrough, you know, the special holographic armor and all that. And I thought maybe that would carry over in New Game Plus.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
But I guess it doesn't, or if it does, it doesn't carry over at this time. Hard to say. Right. L3 is run. I'm gonna get it, y'all. It'll take a minute, but,
The embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that.
I love that, Aloy. I love that you know that there's no fucking excuse for that shit. God, I love her. I love this character so much.
2 more days, then I'll know what it's like in there. It's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
Meanwhile, I'm like, girl, if you had seen cities... Am I gonna do all the side quests? No.
Is she looking at me? I certainly hope not.
But I think I am gonna try to feed Odd Grotto because I think she gives me bonuses or information or something. It has not been long enough since I've played this game to justify how little I remember of the minutia of it. I really love that the focus auto-translates everything because, one, it makes it easier for me as a player, of course, right? But two, I love that it's the focus doing it because I think it's so clever as opposed to something where it's like, oh, you know, food just glows because it's a utility, right? Like, of the game. Food glows in this game because, or, you know, nutrition glows or whatever because, like, it needs to. Because the focus makes it do that. Sorry, I lost the plot on that sentence trying to figure out if I feel confident enough to kill a turkey. I think I could kill a rabbit. Yep, I can kill a rabbit. Oh, take meat. Ooh. Some baby boys. several baby boys. There is a way to like focus when you're aiming, but I don't think I think that's like a skill tree thing. I think I have to unlock it. Oh, and now I've angered them. I forget how to use my spear. They haven't taught me in the game yet, and it's been a really long time since I played it. Oopsie. Angry little chickens. There's one. Two. No. There we go. All right.
This will do nicely.
Well, that was hairier than I wanted it to be, but it worked out, so... You know, we're good. I'm gonna have to actually research. I forget if that does, like, if it uses the same amount of resources every time. You know what I mean? What's that? Do I know what that is? Right. Relearning how to do all this. Ah, these are my New Game Plus things. These tokens. They give me special, armor, maybe?
How much will the snow cover?
How much will the snow cover? Good question. That's what I was talking about. I want that shit real bad. Speeding up healing is always a good idea. Oh, no shit. Can I unlearn that? Fucking hell. Well, whatever. There might be a way to unlearn those later. I'm not sure. Campfire. Here is what I am gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick 5. What do the gamers call it? A bio break? So I'm gonna pause the stream, and I should be able to do that, right? Yeah. I'm gonna pause the stream and be back in 5. And that wasn't even 5. It turns out when you drink a large coffee and then a half liter of water, you do end up needing to pee. Amazing how that works. Oh, little babies. Right, I don't have the parts for fire arrows yet. I need the Strider canisters for that, sure. Oh, actually. And that's what we call beautiful.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Now you do exactly that, babe. Oh, that would have worked if there had been a tree in the way. Alright, gotta say, I feel like that did not go too badly. Just gotta get all the parts. I love that the focus shows me where the loot is, both because, again, this is like a useful game mechanic, but also because it narratively makes sense that the focus would do that.
Grab this now.
Oh shit, I didn't realize there were more of them. Whoopsie doodle. Shit, cunt, fuck. There we go. Where'd your little can go? Great. Alright, this isn't going, like, perfectly, but all things considered, I think we're doing pretty well. We died.
Right.
So, you know, always good to not die. Okay. Side errands. This is what I want. It says I'd be level 4. I'm level 3. That's fine. So where are you, Oddgrada? Oh, I like way past you. Oops. What is up here? Treasure. Can you get up, Aloy? Anything? Nothing of use. Okay, well. We tried. Oh, I'm full of rocks. Aloy can handle simply no more rocks. I should probably be like a little more cautious when running around the Embrace CDH, but oh shit. Oh, there's a person there. A person who's like down? Can I talk to talk?
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault.
I was trying to figure out where the like
I went
skip
after it
option was,
first,
and I found it.
It tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
You said Arana went to Mother's Cradle?
Yes. Southeast of here. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Yeah, I'll do what I can,
Make sure she's
man.
all right. I'm begging you.
Alright, well, one side quest at a time, guys. See, I always feel so bad, like, refusing stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know how much meat I need for her, so, you know. That should help.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
It's because you're tough, Aloy. You're a tough cookie. Ah, yes. I'm gonna have to craft more of that. So it would take 2 and 1 to craft 5. I'll have to check back once I've used 5 of them and see what it would take to get to 10. I'm a lazy video gamer and a video gamer of opportunism, so I feel like I would really excel at trying to like playtest climbing mechanics in video games, because this is how I traverse. I do not traverse in the ways I'm meant to. I just kind of go wherever. And I have broken games doing that. Oh. No, I just see animal.
When my name was called to the mountain, you did not speak it back. You kept it close to your heart. I know, even when my bed...
Hello, Grata.
Oh, Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do?
Oh, right, she's an outcast
Show
too, but
me
she
your
won't
grace, oh
talk
Mother,
to us.
and provide for me once more.
Good news, Grata. Once again, All-Mother has brought you... rabbits.
Oh, Mother, your voice cracks like the distant thunder.
She is clearly, like,
I
talking
hear
to
the sounds
Aloy
of
through
grief,
what
oh,
she's
Mother.
saying.
I would join the call, but I left my
Oh,
prayer
God, I don't
beads
really
atop
feel like
the
getting her prayer
eastern
beads.
oak.
I really don't.
I am afraid.
Wait at your camp for me, Grata. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, wait, that's not... I was trying to call on my Witcher senses just there. And, you know, I don't have those in this game. That's another game where I do feel like the mechanic of things get highlighted, you know, like works for me. Because, like, as a Witcher, of course, he would have heightened senses. It works for me in the Arkham games because he has his cowl giving him his bat vision. I love The Last of Us. It does not work for me in The Last of Us that you just listen super hard and shit gets highlighted. It's not how that goes. I'm gonna close my curtains because I look ridiculous. Oh. And let's see if that helps any with that. Toss on some alternative lighting sources, by which I mean other lights. Well, now I just look dark and mysterious. But, you know, whatever. It's better than having the fucking sun in my eyes, eh? If I'm being honest, you're the whole way down here. What is this? I'm gonna put a waypoint there.
A quick way down.
Sure is, babes. Oh no, you do kind of still run a little akimbo, don't you? Oh, I think I remember this woman. She's like searching for her brother who like hears voices or something. It's like a take on mental illness, I think. Specifically like maybe schizoaffective disorders or something where you have hallucinations. I've struggled with many mental illness. I am, depending on your perspective, fortunate or unfortunate. I've never experienced hallucinations. Nor have I, like, you know, like auditory or visual hallucinations have just never been a thing for me. And, you know, I'm personally good with that. I think that would scare the shit out of me. But everyone their own. Is that what I think it is there? Oh my god, look at that. Look at those beautiful babies. I mean, they're not. They're terrifying. But, like, I love little things like that foreshadowing where if you look in the background, you can see those machines. And, you know, you'll start to be able to ask questions and to wonder and stuff. It's great. It's great shit. Ah! Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Like, if I were trying to climb up there... Alright. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I wonder, quite frankly... There we go. I was gonna say, do I need, like, a rope or a grapple? I don't remember that being a mechanic, but who knows?
Please, Brom! Come find me!
Sad.
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
God, she's so pretty.
I don't see anyone else
They're
around
both
to
so
help.
pretty.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother
Wonder
was
why
cast out, but
Aloy
his sentence
chooses
has ended.
not
He should have come
put
home,
all
but he
mother
didn't.
blue markings on her face.
And his camp
Most of
was
them
covered
do.
in blood.
She doesn't. I wonder if it's because she already, like, doesn't believe in the all mother.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull.
Murder is bad.
Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
I don't think that was your fault, babes.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
I like how it's not even an option for us to be like, oh yeah, come with me, or don't. She's just like, I'd rather you not. I'm faster by myself, and I'm more than capable. Big. And then, yeah, I will go over and look for the girl who's trying to find her mom's spear, because I think they give us spear parts as like a gift or something. Am I going to do these quests solely based on what I remember getting out of them? Maybe. Probably, let's be honest.
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Ooh, look at that, though. There is something very satisfying about taking down the machines, especially when we get into, like, the bigger ones for me. You know? Like, there's something very satisfying about being able to do that. Yeah, God, that's fucking useful.
Then we do it the hard way.
Take those watchers down!
Oh, shit, there was one right behind me. Was being the key word. I will talk to you as soon as I gather all the parts.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll be taking all the scrap though, right? Fair is fair. So now it's saying, yeah, 2 for 1, so it's best to only craft
to you for a minute?
when I'm like actually out, because otherwise I'll just end up wasting materials.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured.
No.
But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe
It
my
was
father
like,
lost
I wouldn't know what that would
He didn't
mean.
mean
I
to.
have no mother.
Scrappers are dangerous.
I know.
I am traumatized.
I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Yeah, how did
you wind up in that tree?
Happen.
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack.
They'll
My
do that.
Mother,
They're tricky
I'm just
little
not a good
bastards.
enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Ooh, I'm gonna not
I'll
answer
look for
that
your
for you,
spear.
babe.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Real question, how do they, like, know that she's an outcast? Because, like, they dress kind of like, I guess she doesn't put the markings on her face, but, like, Ross does. I will try my damnedest to never kill foxes. I know sometimes I'm gonna have to, but, I don't like doing it. I like them. I like that even when you turn off the focus, it keeps the track up. That's really nice. And I like the little silhouettes you get on the track, like the little ghost prints. I think that's great. Anyway, is it something in their clothing? You know what I mean? Like, what differentiates them as being outcasts? Or is it just there are few enough outcasts that you're, like, taught to notice them on sight, you know? I don't know if that question is ever definitively explored, but if anyone watching this now or later knows the answer, let me know. I'm
Arana's
curious about
trail
many
ends
things.
here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find
Everyone
that
goes to
spear.
bingo night. Aloy doesn't. Yeah, maybe that's it. Am I allowed? I don't think I'm allowed in Mother's Cradle. I think I will get yelled at. But I can go around it. Maybe I'm on Mother's Cradle, but not Mother's Heart. That sounds right. There's just a lot of mothering, you know? A lot of mothers to keep track of. Notice me periodically checking to see I won't maybe run into more machines without being fully prepped. Not that I couldn't handle it if I did, clearly, but, you know.
The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
Yeah, having just played The Witcher, where when you highlight a track on your Witcher sense, and then it goes away if you aren't like holding down the L2 for your Witcher sense, it is really nice that you can just highlight this track once and then it stays. Ooh, I'm full on medicine. That's always a good feeling. Full on medicine. Convenient save point. Can see some pretty sights. Seem to hear Aloy pant like a dying walrus.
There.
Walrus isn't accurate.
Time to get that spear.
Can I just... Nope. Absolutely not. I was hoping it would just let me jump up there, but nope. I'm in tall shit. Oh great, now there's fucking hooligans. Ooh, that was not good. Alright, we're getting our ass kicked. A wee little bit. I might have gotten a little cocky. Scrappers are tough little fucks from what I remember though, so this isn't like entirely out of line. It just would be a little bit difficult.
Arana will be happy to have it back.
You know what I really like? I love when you shoot stuff and the little armor comes off. It really gives you a sense that you're actually chipping away at the health of this thing, which is super fun. Oh, I am out of medicine. Fuck. Yeah, that was... I did that great until another scrapper decided it was scrap time. I love that you shoot off pieces of armor, and I love later when you get the, like, pulse arrows. Oh, so did it save that we got the spear then? I don't know if it would say. Yep, I think that's it. Arana's spear. Yep, great. Alright. Light spear attacks. War call, no. Boop-a-doo. I would love to be able to do that again. Obviously, we're gonna hit a point here where we're like, you know, we'll max out on everything, but gonna do what we can first. Where is it we're trying to go? Oh, we're trying to go the whole way back up there. Yeah, we'll totally talk to him first. He's on the way. I appreciate that it saved that we got that. That was great. I cannot wait to get those pulse arrows later to be able to, like, shoot off components, from what I recall, far more effectively. I think this game, from what I remember, does a pretty good job at autosaves. Pet peeve of mine is when, you know, you do a certain amount and then you die and the game takes you back like a lot. Just because it's the game I've been playing recently, I will say The Witcher is absolute ass for that. Sometimes I'll die and then it doesn't remember that I've ridden to a location or something. I've got to re-ride there. And
no one else around. Looks safe to meet.
Altogether,
my guess is he'll be waiting for me.
Pretty small complaints, but like, I'm picky.
There he is. Looks nervous.
Does he look nervous because I just shot at a dummy in front of him? Or... Like I said, that's one of my few goals for this. I want to get all the fucking dummies.
An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Stop acting like
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart.
It's not my best British accent, but it sure was one.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Little old me, I'm never going to report you.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
Fair. Rost knows.
Why do you take the risk? Trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of.
Because you didn't have a focus.
I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade.
He doesn't need to know that.
Still got it?
Make him nervous.
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
I think I just got it and turned
I
that
can
scrapper.
Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
I'm just curious what's here. Don't mind me. Shock arrows. Always want me a free sample box. Oh, yeah, I can get these with my tokens that I have. Special boxes, because I've played this game before.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really?
Fair.
Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Okay, but it's not. So we're gonna do some other stuff. And you're not gonna be a little bitch about it, Aloy. First of all, we are going to do unboxings. Fast travel pack. Oh, that's right. Fast travel is not free in this game. You have to, like, get a pack. Oh, yeah, I have to take all. Not gonna lie, I thought it would be a little more impressive than that in there, but, fuck do I know. Okay. I usually try to do that, but I don't have enough for that yet, so we'll save that. Trying to remember how the fuck all this works, because it walks you through some of it, but some of it it's like, figure it out for yourself, kid. Alright, so we've got a trader here. That's Thok. That's Odd Grata. That's Ross. Is it worth using a fast travel pack? I feel like it's not that far. It's not as far as it looks on the map, and you know, I'll be dead ass. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste a fast travel pack. Fire 2 spots. I think though, can't I like get this back or something? Or no? Maybe that's a thing I get later. Anyway. Also, like, I know I have a spear. But for some reason, it's, like, not there.
Saving these for the trail.
Oh, there it is. It's R1. They probably could have stood to remind me about that, but, you know, silly. I forget, does Aloy run out of stamina ever? Or is she just fucking... I think she just goes. I do love that. I understand stamina, realistic gameplay, blah blah blah, but like... I don't play a video game and want it to be realistic. Like... Because realistically, I would not survive in this world. I'm aware of that. I know my limitations. You know?
Can't be too prepared.
Realistically, we get much more dystopian than we're at already in 2022. I'm having a bad time, you guys. Not living, laughing, loving. Ooh. What are you? Oh, right, you're gonna run off now because you're a strider, but aha! Hello, friend. Oh, okay, I gotta pat myself. That was a really good shot. I feel good about that. I will probably craft and put some coils on these before the proving. I will probably wait until a little closer to the proving to do that. Where am I going? There you are.
Andy?
Y'all just really be in the middle of Striders. Like, you don't learn, do you? Well, not in the middle. I guess they're a little bit off. Again, if you hear slurping noises, that is the dog.
Aloy's back.
Obviously, that's not me. Nova, do you want to say hi?
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear.
Here, a dog.
When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak
A good
to
dog.
me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got
I
the
love this
spear
dog.
back.
She got it back the
Your
other
mother
day.
knew
She's
how
very
to craft
clean.
them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Yeah, look at my spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry for your loss. Look at my spear.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Can you take a look at my
When
spear?
I think what it would have been like if I had lost Arana, Thank you, Aloy.
Yes, I understand that would have been very difficult. Can you look at my spear?
When I think what it would...
Alright, I guess not. What if I come back, right? What if I pluck some plants? And then I come back to you.
When I think what...
Nope. Alright, whatevs. We will do a quick save here, these. What are you? You are, fine. I feel bad turning down side quests from people. I do.
Goodbye, quiet approach.
You say goodbye, quiet approach, but the other one fucking ran away, so. I do really like that the music does a really good job of telling you when you're in and out of combat, too. I know that's a thing a lot of video games can boast, but I'm just gonna continue pointing out things I like
Glad
about
I found
this
this.
game. Because, you know, it's who I am as
The
a
brave
person.
trail up the rocks is close by.
Don't worry, I will also point out things I don't like when they come up. It's just, when I recall in this game, I have few complaints. Which is, like, also a lot for me, because I'm a really picky bitch. Do I always feel bad taking down the Watchers because I think they're cute? Yes. Do I try my damnedest to get that one shot in the eye every time and feel a rush of a thrill of the kill whenever I do it? Also, yes, I can have more than one thing.
God,
I
it
can
may be
contain
devout,
multitudes.
but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
You know what, Aloy? We will just count this as some daily training for you. How about that? Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's right. There are some white edges in this, which I, at times, feel like are distinct enough white. Like here, these are distinct enough white, and there's enough auto-aim of the controller happening that it works for me. I definitely remember there being some times in, like, the city ruins sections where I just end up going, like, where the fuck am I going? Because it kind of blends. Yeah, I don't think Grata is making this climb. Just saying. Sure is pretty. And then those boys. Look at them.
This looks promising. Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that without her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
I think it probably bothers you more that she ignores you, because I think you or Aloy are smart enough to know that talking to All-Mother,
Easy.
who does not talk back, is still a rather lonely pursuit. Oh shit. Oh, come on, girl. Oh shit. Alright, great. Oops. We'll take everything, thank you. From what I recall, there are limits in this game in some areas of inventory, like you can only hold so much medicine and blah blah blah. I don't think there's limits when it comes to like salvaging parts though. Which is good because I tend to always just, you know, salvage everything. What is that? Oh, watcher. I also like that it'll tell me from a distance what something is. It's not... You either get like a decent silhouette, or if you hover over, you can get a more detailed, you know, idea. That's really nice. I'm not saying Horizon Zero Dawn invented all of these things, or that they're only in this game, but again, just trying to picture out things as I see them, or point out things as I see them that I like. I gotta go the whole way back up to this bitch's camp. She's not even gonna talk to us when I remember. But Aloy is a good person. I feel like this is what Aloy would do.
There's Grata, all alone with All-Mother, the only way she knows. Here are your prayer beads, Grata. Now you have what you need.
All-Mother, each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me.
But Aloy, she's clearly
Fine.
saying that the gratitude is for you.
Better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving.
She's clearly expressing her attitude, her gratitude towards Aloy, but through.
All-Mother,
the All-Mother.
I thank you for the kindnesses you share.
See, she's clearly
When
thanking
the proving
Aloy.
comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Greta. For now.
Aloy gets there, but for as smart as Aloy is, I do feel like she should have
Hear
gotten there
me as
faster than I
count
did.
off my
She's meant to be
years of
smarter than I
devotion
am.
From these beads.
Do-do-do. Who's over here? Brahm. Oh, right. The fucking brother. Ruins. Right. Those are the ruins we fell into as a child. Which you can go re-explore if you're 100%ing and trying to get all this stuff, but I'm not. So I'm gonna save maybe for another skill here. I remember right, blue is better than green. All of which is better than, like, gray. And I have nothing that can go there, and her current thing can't be done, so... Yeah, sure. Absolutely. We'll call that for now. We'll call that good. Oh, and I've immediately reached level 5. Which means I still have 1 because I was there while it unlocked, I guess. Fair enough. I'm not gonna go help that woman and her brother. I know that's really shitty, but I don't know. I'm trying to only do side quests that I feel called to, I guess, because otherwise I will end up just 100%ing this game again and not getting through it in time. And when I say 100%ing, what I mean by that is like all of these notebook things, right? Like all of these collectibles, all of the data points, which I think, no, it doesn't go down further. Last time I played, I got 100% game completion and 100% Frozen Wilds completion. There were a few lingering PS trophies that I did not get, one of which, as stated, was the dummies, and a couple of which are just like, do X many of this skill, which I wasn't really keeping track of, you know? I think it's going to count my progress towards those from last game, though, so there's a possibility that I'll end up getting those this game, which would be rad as fuck. I am usually a completionist. However, when I'm replaying a game, if I've already gotten 100% on everything, I don't feel the same need to go back and get 100%. Like, I've accomplished it the once. Which again means if I miss data points, I'm not going back for them because last time I played, I did fully spend hours looking for shit.
Can't be just one machine.
And, you know, I have limits.
Aloy.
I have a dead turkey.
You're here.
Yes, Ross, I was just not gonna come, but, you know, I decided it would be better to come. Good, I'm full on medicine.
Calm down.
Should I have bought more stuff from Tracker Guy? I only have 53 shards. I don't feel like I can actually buy that much from him with that low amount of shards, so I feel like it's fine.
Stop messing around. We should talk.
I'm sorry that saving my game is messing
You have the
around with you,
firearms.
Ross. God.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark?
Whoops, sorry. I was looking at a notification.
Look, Rost.
I'm not gonna shun you, Dad.
I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does,
Fuck
and
the
I don't
law.
care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away.
Preach.
And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, you're my dad, and I don't want to lose you.
I know.
Is
So
what
you can
Aloy
stop
would
worrying.
say.
It's handled.
Katie doesn't really give a shit because Ross doesn't get a ton of character development as is. So, you know, because of reasons. So.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked All-Mother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
Oh God, right,
You
he's
always
so
say
religious.
that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that. And so, make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was
Be
talking
proud
about.
of me. Be proud of me.
Hate to
That's what
think
this
that
feels
outlaw
like.
trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know
I
it's
do
worth
remember the
soon enough.
tripcaster being really good for when you get into like big machine fights and you have to like try to trap some of them.
I don't understand.
And I remember it being
Explosions
quite
are outside the
effective.
embrace. What
Or at
can we
least
do from in
one
here?
that I used a lot.
The
I
lesson
definitely
will
use
be
the bow the
taught in
most,
due
typically.
time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
I do tend to use the bow the most, and I use the tripcaster. I don't really use the sling that much.
Still a while to go before dark.
Sometimes
Guess
spear.
I'll get some rest.
Usually for like
Good
silent
idea.
takedowns though.
There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Rest at the campfire. I do hate how Ross is just wearing a whole fucking boar's head. It's a little bizarre.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Yeah, sawtooths are big, nasty fuckers from what I remember. Oh, I'm so excited for all the new machines.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
I don't have a lot of like HCD merch because from what I can tell, PlayStation didn't make that much merch for it the first time around because I don't know if they didn't know if it was going to be successful or maybe I just missed out on it. I do have a bunch of little Funko minis that were like mystery minis.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll
I
harvest
have
the
like
parts.
5 Rosts, so if anyone ever wants a Rost, do let me know. But I have like a couple of little machines, and I think they're so great. And I really hope that they do something similar for Forbidden Wild, or for not Forbidden Wild, Forbidden West. Not because I need to spend money on little dumb pieces of mystery plastic, but like, I really like spending money on little dumb pieces of mystery plastic. It's not a trait I'm proud of, but it is a trait I have, and I would spend money on it. I don't think I'm usually really big about buying physical editions of games rather than digital. I think I'm gonna end up buying the digital version of this game though, the new one, because oh fuck, I've made it angry. And die before I ever even get close to the sawtooth, aren't I? No, I'm not.
Won't be
See,
much
Ross,
farther now.
be proud of me. I'm
Why are
doing
we
so
the
well.
only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end up just buying digital because I don't really wanna, I mean, maybe by the 18th I'll be like comfy to do a pickup in person at a game store somewhere, but right now, we are just not really leaving the house except to take the dog outside, and then we don't, see anybody or anything like that, so we have all our groceries and shit delivered. Something I plan to keep up even after the pandemic because I fucking hate grocery shopping. Oh, and suddenly we are out of room for medicine.
Got one.
Yes, good job, Aloy. You got one. Just one plant in that little spree I just went on there. I do try to pick up plants as often as I can because then I never fucking run out. If they're on the way, I'm just gonna pick them.
By sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy.
Pet the dog.
I brought you here to deal with
If I sometimes look down, I'm either, I played through this game twice and, I'm letting the cutscenes run for your benefit. But, not so much mine. And sometimes I'm checking a text or petting the dog, and, deal. If there were people in the chat, I would interact with you, but, there is sometimes one person, and he is my husband, so kind of interact with him for free on my own time.
How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene.
I don't believe that.
You are on your own.
I think he's telling her that, but he wouldn't just watch her die.
I
Like,
can use the tall grass to approach.
that's not him.
Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps? It's on me.
What do you mean, no? Alright, lesson 9. Craft ammo first. Nice. Ah, she says.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
But Dad, I wasn't done looting. Ooh, that lighting. So pretty. Like, you know that's intentional.
These are Nora
It's
hunting
so pretty.
lands. They must be protected.
Everywhere the light
If you hadn't
touches,
destroyed the
Simba.
Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn.
You
And
have
remember
a good
it
little snack up?
after the Proving, and after I'm gone.
That was me talking to the dog, not Aloy. I'm sure Aloy has had several rapid
finished here.
snackums
Follow.
that were good. I have, to my discomfort now, eaten rabbit before. I didn't even like it
Dawn
when I
has
ate
passed.
it. And then I felt super guilty about
This
it.
will be your
so-
last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
Honestly, we don't get to know a lot of Rost, but the way he answers Aloy a lot of the time, like I said, this was not going to be a spoiler-free review. I don't really like Rost. I feel like as a little kid, he's like, oh, you're lying a bunch until she unequivocally proves she's not lying, and then he's like, I guess it's not a plaything. Like, yeah, bitch, I've been telling you. And then, like, as an adult, when she tries to bring up, like, you know, feelings or something, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't talk about those, Aloy. Ooh, doubles the capacity of the medicine pouch. Now that's not bad. Light spear attacks. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I should take this. Because I've played this game before, and I know what I'm gonna need. Alright, I guess to cave. Is that thing on the way even? That campsite? Nope, it is the whole fucking way over there. That's really annoying. I don't feel like doing it. I'm not doing it. Does anyone else ever feel like profound senses of guilt, though? Whenever you, like, say no to a side quest where someone's, like, asking for your help? Like, these aren't real people, and I have no obligation to them, and yet I'm like, oh, she's just gonna sit there waiting. She's never gonna get her brother back. Woo! That worked out nicely.
nice and quiet.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay, they're running away. That's fine. Oh, he's not. He's running towards. Well, he can be punished. I punished him. Anyway, so I'm just minding my own business, trying to get some fucking, you know, herbs and shit. I probably need to craft some, yeah. Ooh. R.I.P. little bunny. Now here's a fun game I can play with myself. It now says there are 2 people watching. Is that a whole new person? Or is that Jason having me up on the iPad in the kitchen while he makes us a snack? Oh, I don't like killing the foxes. You can go, buddy. You can live free. Die elsewhere. Elsewise. Oh wait, actually, I think I got a box, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, must not have been Jason, because they left. And you know what? That's fine.
Aloy. We must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
I think I am.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
Hey, friend slash new watcher, unless
What should
you're
I expect
my
once
husband
I'm
watching
inside?
from the kitchen.
There'll be people
Hope
celebrating
you're
and
doing
feasting. More than you've ever seen
We're
in one
about
place.
to go enter the fucking
No other village
proving.
compares to Mother's Heart. It is the
Exciting
seat
shit.
of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
What kills me is, like, Aloy was born into being an outcast, and that has made her very critical of, like, the tribe and their religion and stuff, but Rost is like, thank you. Okay. He knew stuff. Like, he was in the tribe, of course.
I'm ready to do this.
And he was kicked out. And is not critical of the tribe or their practices at all.
Here.
He just accepts it. Like, it's so sad. He's just accepted this is his lot in life, and he's accepted everything they've told him as resolute fact. From their religion to their practices to their laws.
Why are you talking
like
we'll
no critical thinking skills, my guy?
No.
I will be taking bites of this.
You should be with the tribe.
No. I hope you won't hear them if you do. I'm sorry.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
Some people would pay to watch me eat.
Attachment to me will only hold you back.
Just saying.
It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This...
By the way, if you can hear me chewing, please tell me, because I would hate to watch that on stream, and I will fix it.
No,
I will find you, Dad.
It's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All-Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now.
The thing that kills me is, like, she's telling Ross, I've got this all figured out.
After that,
I know I say the thing
I'll
that
see
kills
where
me
his
Ross,
trail
but whatever.
leads.
I've got this thing all figured out. We can still be together. You won't be breaking any laws. I will be. But it's fine. I don't care. I've been breaking laws forever. And he's still just so fucking stubborn. And she's telling him, like, I don't really want to be a part of the tribe. I just want answers. You know, being part of the tribe is never what's mattered to Aloy. She just wants to know the truth about her mother and her, you know, parentage and stuff. And Ross is like, no, you need to be part of the tribe. This is what's best for you. I'm letting you go. And it's supposed to be this noble sacrifice, but it's like, that's not what Aloy wants.
Outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I
have this horrible feeling that we're not going to see Tirsa
I've been waiting for this
in Forbidden Wilds, or Forbidden West, or she's going to be dead because she's the oldest Finn.
But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys
I like
from
her
another
so much.
tribe,
She's so
the
good.
Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
You too. I really do want to know where in this post-apocalyptic by a lot dystopia Aloy found to bump it. How'd she get her hair that high? Will you say hi to me? No, absolutely not. Dancing, drumming.
This brings me.
My god, she's like really good. Do you think it'll cause a ruckus if I go and hit this training dummy now? I need to do it for that quest completion. Just gonna do it there. I didn't know if it was like in a lot of video games where you pull out a weapon and everyone goes, ah, screams, you know? Or like your Spider-Man, you jump off a building and everyone just shits themselves.
This heat crawls.
Is that a bad thing, Aloy? Because I think that sounds kind of
Aloy!
pleasant.
It's you, isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy.
Yeah, he looks identical. He has discovered the
correctly?
Fountain of Youth, and he
Are you
is
the
reveling in
old
it.
friend
He has
Tirsa
not
told me
aged a day in like
I don't know you.
13 years. I think
see you
Aloy's
don't
supposed to be
recognize
19, and she was 6
Well, it
in that
was
flashback.
a long time ago. Teb is my name.
Yeah, that's not.
You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
Mm-hmm.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving.
Okay, well, don't get your panties in a
As
bunch,
you can
Tab.
see,
I'm not interested.
I didn't turn out to be
I love
much of
that
a hunter.
Aloy is interested in no
I
one.
served the tribe as a stitcher
I love
instead.
that there is no romance in this
A maker
game.
of garments
I hope
and
that that
armor.
continues in the sequel.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Mm-hmm. 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 I will also be taking my free sample box. Nothing a bitch loves more than a free sample.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Tab. I've never had anything like this before.
It doesn't look that
Well,
different
it's
to me
yours.
from this angle,
I
but
think
I'm
you'll
glad
find
she
it
likes
affords
it.
more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer.
The
Head for the
sweatpants I'm
Matriarch's
wearing offer the
Lodge
advantage
if you
of being
want to find
comfortable and
Tirsa.
warm. However,
You'll know it when you
the
see it.
trade-off
A
is
large wooden building with an angry mob waiting
I
outside.
do kind of look like I have two
Tirsa
trunk
said
legs
something
in them.
about envoys from
And I
another
don't.
tribe.
Yes,
But that's how it looks.
what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
It's so pretty. The lanterns, the mountains. She mentions it's loud, and it does clearly get a lot louder when you're here, which is handled nicely.
Nice.
I wonder what language they're singing in. Is it a made-up one, or is it a real one? I don't know the answer. Sometimes I just pose questions with no answer. Really wailing on that note, but doing a great job of it. Nope, that wasn't right. Okay. Making sure I wasn't missing another
Get down
training
from
dummy. I'd be
there.
very mad about that.
Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
There's something almost Nordic in some of the patterns that they have going
Oh,
on.
that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
Which is kind
What
of
I
cool.
want is for you to climb down.
What you
don't
want
think I
is for
can
me to
make him
have
climb
no
down.
fun at all.
I think we can, like,
Fine. Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
observe. But, yeah, we can't make him
Wasn't
climb
drunk when I
down.
ran the
Listen
proving.
carefully
Might have
now,
warned me.
for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Oh, this is the one
In
I was
the
looking for, where she gives the story.
All life came from All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace.
This is called
But
foreshadowing.
some grew restless.
Is it foreshadowing if it's
Though
already
they
happened?
took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible. Monuments to their sins, But they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other. The Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All-Mother.
I love a good,
They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her.
I don't know what the name of this narrative device is, but when they tell you the whole history at the beginning, but they tell it in a way that's like incomplete or inaccurate because it's tainted by their own understanding or misunderstanding.
She struck him down forever.
So it's like everything they're saying is accurate, but from a certain point of view, and only if you understand the All-Mother to be something that she's like technically not.
And their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless
And like that part's not
abandoned
true,
their cities,
but
forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws.
Interesting. The subtitles there said makings and not craft.
For the dangers are never over.
I wonder if that was an ad-lib
Still the
or
faithless envy our sacred land and covet
an
it.
error in the
And
transcribing.
year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved.
And now it becomes
Is that a machine
a
among us
cautionary
now?
tale.
No, no. These old eyes are mistaken.
It was delicious.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
It's
In the beginning, all life came from all.
I will take your supplies because you guys are dicks.
Beasts, all were her children.
But anyway, yeah. I really like the whole... This is kind of what happened to the old ones.
Come on over, Aloy.
If you squint, and if you look at it from the point of view of the Nora and what they have developed of their religion and stuff.
What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've
But
never
it's so
met.
easy to
I
just
wasn't
ignore
supposed
it
to
as,
trade with
you know,
outcasts in the
random
wilds, remember?
tribal folklore.
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There,
He
I
comes
admitted
to
it.
visit the brothel.
Don't think less of me.
They have
I
a
won't hold it
brothel?
against you. If you give me a discount.
I don't think they would.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Do you? Will you? I already have a tripcaster. Oh. A better bow is always fucking tempting. Oh, interesting. I can get a free sample box from him, even though I've been here before, because now I'm here with him in here. If you can hear that, that's a noise from another room. This one can handle electric.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow,
Maybe I'll
Aloy.
just save it.
Everyone's acting like these cursed Karja are honored guests. Makes me sick.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude.
I feel like the Karja remind me a lot of like the Catholic Church, and I'm just not about it, obviously.
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. He was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours.
Pretty
my
shitty
own
of him.
sister was taken.
Pretty shitty.
I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th.
Yeah.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this
A
poor
little
priest
patricide
needs to read
can be a
is
good
an
thing
apology.
at times.
Straight from the
That's
lips of the
the lesson.
14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
I already know what's his face there is going to be in Forbidden West, and I just hope that they don't try to romance him and Aloy. 'Cause I feel like I get vibes like they're trying to do that, and I don't care for it. I really don't.
Of the Radiant line. People
Looks like it's
of the
all
Nora.
old man.
On the eve of your proving.
Unknown device detected.
No,
What's
the
that mean?
Karja
He's wearing a
stand with
focus,
you,
just
as
like
the
mine.
sun's light frames the stoutest
That is pretty
trees,
cool.
as those
Where did you
you
find a
have
focus?
nurtured take their places.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
Iran, that's his name.
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his
God, that fucking mutton
Since when did
shop
those become
past
fashionable?
the chin
His
is
name is
certainly a fucking
Who
statement,
is he?
and it's one I don't.
And where
I
did he
don't
get
like
one of
it.
these?
I don't.
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you.
Yeah, the
Ring
Nora are
locked,
kind of in like
impact
the
protected,
Bronze Age.
sturdy
They-
enough
they
to
don't
choke
have
a sawtooth.
steel, per
It has to
se.
be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's
Unless
best.
you can get
Life
it off of a
takers and
machine.
machine breakers to a one.
I feel like the machines most
even
look
give
like they're
a
made of
Nora
like
warrior
really
like
durable
you more
plastic,
trouble than she can
like Kevlar or something.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I would kill you in a second, bud.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really
By
that
I
interesting?
mean Aloy.
I'm
I,
starting to
Katie,
get
would
jealous. Well, he
would
scours
not
the wilds for
manage.
ruins, digs
I
up
am
stuff, and sells it to nobles.
sedentary.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Fair enough.
I thought your friend
And
was going to go
finally-
down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Yeah,
Your
Ross didn't
tribe
really
was at
give you
war
good
and you
history,
didn't even
did he?
know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me.
Oh, sorry, just her delivery
But even
I was
an
an
outcast
outcast,
knows about the derangement of the
so
machines, right? How they
fuck
get
off.
deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work.
Amazing, it didn't
But
work.
for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Spoiler alert.
Who are the
I will.
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
Fucking.
And
What?
freebooters. What are those?
I guess
Yeah, I
you could say
don't
we
get the
were
feeling he's good at
mercenaries,
fucking, actually.
warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah,
That's exactly
I don't
what
have
he
to tell
said.
you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot,
the
the machines
Mohawk
snarl and
full
charge right
hair
at him.
with the no hair here.
A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes
It
a
makes
major
me wonder
risk.
if it just goes the whole way around
If
and
that
then
wasn't
like
bad enough,
up.
entirely new kinds of machines start showing
It's-
up. Bigger,
It's a brave look
meaner,
for him.
and heavily armed.
I don't
Like
like
the
it.
Sawtooth.
Yeah,
At
10
all.
years ago, that one.
Oh no, it doesn't. I
But
just
every
showed the
couple
back
of
and
years
it
or
does
so,
not go
something
around.
worse comes along. Believe me.
Would it be
So
better or
what's
worse
making
if
it
it did
happen?
go the whole way around?
And
I
no
don't
one
know.
knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Interesting that we've asked about this and it's still showing up as white for some reason.
Tell me about the deranged.
Well, the way I hear it, when
Oh,
a hunter,
again.
so it was, but then now, a few more, if that wasn't.
Like the
Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
So what's
and no one.
Interesting. And then it shows up as going
your sister
through.
was taken
Wild.
captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just
No.
come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
All
I
right.
want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I don't. I asked
should
those
make
things
my way
already.
to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater.
Just feels like a
you're
pickup
smart.
artist to me.
You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit
You're
Meridian,
hot,
look me
Aloy.
up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it.
Baby,
Anyway,
let
I
me
have
take
to
you
go
away
to that
from this
blessing
place.
thing, too, so,
Baby, let me just
see you around.
steal you away and make all your dreams come true, baby girl. Blech. That is fully how he comes off to me as well, which is why a part of me is also like, I don't love the...
Get them and all their worthless
I'm never gonna yuck somebody's yum, but, you know. I'm gonna keep that with the flame arrows. I'm never gonna yuck somebody's yum, but it does feel a little bit grody. The way he sort of says that. Like, it's not like overly gross or gratuitous. It certainly could have been framed a hell of a lot worse, but you know, I don't have to love it. I do have to love that though. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. So pretty.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Oh!
Expecting more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
Says
If you
Aloy, who
wish
got
to
beaten by a
speak,
stone in the head.
we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
These people. Ugh. Trying. Making my way to the stage. Or not the stage, directly in front of the stage.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Because her mom was supposed to make it and she doesn't have
sisters.
it.
Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
I mean, yeah. What was she supposed to... Like, was she not going to get a lantern otherwise? But Tyr says the best. I like to make her light it for herself.
This is for me. For all I did to make it here. And the answers I'll get after I win the proving.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
So pretty. The lanterns, less what they were going on about.
You never know. The outcast might
There's
surprise
Olin.
us. Ross
I have some
Frank.
questions for him.
The Karja took my little sister in their raids 5 years ago. All Mother could forgive them for, I surely
You never know. The outcast might surprise us. Ross trained
Hello,
her.
Olin.
You know my
The
name.
outcast is gonna surprise you.
Guess Aaron told you.
Why did you
Fact.
act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival.
Is it Aaron
really
or
not
is
one
it
for
Arand?
crowds.
Because half the people say
Maybe
one
I
way
should
and
just
half
tune
the other.
Stop dodging my questions.
Frustrating.
All right,
Frustrating
cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself,
bunker.
you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
It's never happened.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
If your focus malfunctioned that much,
What
would
are
you
you
just
doing
get
here,
a
Olin?
different one?
Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his
Like, you
expedition.
have to go
and
into
a
the
second
ruins,
for
right?
his drinking. That's
But I
all.
don't get the feeling
Someone
that
to
they're,
stop the
like,
Sun Priest
rare
getting
down there.
lost.
I feel like it's a smartphone.
When
I feel like
all
probably
this is
everyone had
over,
one.
I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't.
But
You
it feels like it is.
Try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Ominous as fuck. I like how some people
not in a real fight.
don't register as humans. Like, you register as a human being, Arand. Tirsa does.
Aloy,
Cool.
now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
It was probably pretty fucking awkward. I'm not gonna say I hated it. That feels dick. It's a beautiful
I can't say
ceremony.
it was
I think that's fair.
comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
Yes, I do.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa,
Makes it feel like
the reason I'm
Mother's
here
dead.
is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like
God, the
to
amount
be
of
so
shade she's done.
hospitable.
Tirsa's been so
It
nice.
has always been law
you know,
that any child
but-
outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, wow.
I doubt
Wow.
many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out.
I
A
don't
boy
think
of
I've talked
13
to Tirsa
who
before.
killed his mother. But at the proving
After
5 years later, he did not
the
appear.
blessing.
No.
All
I'd be
this, I think,
surprised
is
if he
new to me.
survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18
Oh,
years,
she's
Tirsa,
18.
and then let me know what you think.
I was close when I said her age was 19. I was close. What led a 13-year-old to kill
Ross
his mother?
told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
That's a story.
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with
Yeah,
3
this is
or
all new.
more
I never knew
generations
that.
to her
That's really
name.
cool.
Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get?
Cool, but...
I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why
What
would there
about
be any other?
people who can't have children? Or don't want... I mean, this tribe values motherhood above all else, so, like, I guess it's not an option to not want kids.
Why was he made an
I would
outcast?
not do well in the Nora,
So,
because...
he never told you?
Never having children,
He said
and I
he
don't
swore
want
an
them.
oath never to speak of it.
So,
Yes.
I would probably be
As
shunned for
did
that,
I,
actually.
and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy, but Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new? Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the High Matriarchs requires a majority.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too
I
harsh.
appreciate that. from
It's
her.
just... I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really.
Nope, all
Yeah,
of that
well,
looks identical.
Good luck in that proving thing. Maybe.
Alright, now...
Your
Dick
blessing
Boy.
was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift, indeed.
It really shows how
you
ahead
don't
they are
believe in
technologically,
armor, do
too,
you?
because if you look at, like,
Usually
their clothes, it's, like,
the distance
woven
between our
materials
tribes
and
shrouds
embroidered
Nora ways
fabrics.
from Karja eyes.
It looks
But here among
machine-made
you,
almost,
I see
like
a
they have
beauty
sewing
that
machines, maybe.
shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all. That the sun's
And the
light
Nora
brightens
are,
all
like...
lands and all peoples.
Their clothing looks like it was
Who's
made of
Naman?
found materials.
One of my
Furs,
brethren, who believes
cables,
the sky
you
is
know.
wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Like, when you look at her clothes, they don't look as polished as his, because they're not, because the Nora don't have access to those capabilities.
Why were the Karja at
that?
war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his
They
instruments,
essentially look at him
not
as
his
like a
companions.
god king.
I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has
Weird.
total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
I love
If your
her.
Sun
She's
Kings are so infallible,
sassy.
how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices
Don't
like
bones
anyone else?
just like crack given enough
no,
time
no.
and the right conditions? Oh, I remember asking
Has
this
there
and
ever
you
been
were
a sun queen?
bitch about it.
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A Sun Queen? Oh, no, no, no. No.
I feel like the Sun Dynasty is like a monarchy, so like she wouldn't be able to be one because she's not within the line. But instead of saying that, he's like, women can't rule even though your tribe is ruled by women and you're a woman. I know the answers to
This
those.
has
I'm not
been
asking them.
illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been
What a
blessed,
good read.
but
Illuminating?
may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
That's a nice blessing, if nothing else. We've already spoken to Jewel. We have spoken to Jewel.
Just isn't compared to 5 years ago. The entertainment, the dancing, the beer. It was the best.
Reeking for nostalgia 5 years ago was better.
The festival before my sister's proving had much more music.
The festival of more sisters proving it. So showing that people are still people and still prefer the comforts of things past to the uncertainty of the present. Wow, I was almost clever and philosophical there for a second.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
I'm gonna shove your spear so far up your ass, it's gonna come up out your mouth.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
I love Aloy's mouth. Oh, I love that.
Well, well.
Fiery
Look
spark.
who's come in from the wild. The motherless
Like
outcast.
her hair, the fiery, sparky
I see
redhead.
you've still got a
Brand
scar
new
from where that
trope.
rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway.
Are you gonna let boss talk to you that way? I wouldn't.
I will not. I will not allow him
you
to
even
talk to
try
me
to
like that.
dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This
What are
is
you,
how
like
it's gonna be with
15,
everyone,
Bob?
outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Too bad
Fuck
for
it.
you that I'm gonna win it then.
I've trained all my life for this. If I lost to you, I'd make myself an outcast for life.
Don't overestimate yourself. You wouldn't last long in the wilds.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
You already said that.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
That one did sound a little bit like she was on speed. Oh, you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise. But you know.
Nice job
we
handling
can.
Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it?
Forget if she
That's
lives
down
or
to
not.
Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I
Such
plan
a
to be well
fucking
rested when I
mean
run
girl's
into the ground
compliment.
tomorrow.
Like comment. My mother taught me that.
Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Like, Aloy had to have recognized what that was, right? My mother taught me that. There's a training dummy on the other side? Oh, I can't leave. I'll try to get it in the morning if it lets me. I definitely only got the one on the right.
So, your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think?
Fucking loud.
You've never slept in a Nora Lodge before. Not very private.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
I didn't think that was going to come out so aggressive when I said that the bed was like too soft and not what I was used to. That really came out with an edge to it. Didn't intend that. Nope, cannot hit that training dummy. Gotta go. Pull him. Just grab his ankle and... I don't think he lives through this anyway. I mean, what? Nothing bad happens at the proving. The proving goes off fine.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Done. Wow, that was fast even for me.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
And again. There. Faster, come on. I've got to catch up.
Alright, we're going. We running.
I've got to catch up.
We're working on it, Aloy.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Looks strong, I thought.
In the metal ruins. I love that. So fucking cool.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss
will
will win
not.
or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether.
And Aloy's like, I would rather die than not win. My one shot.
Whoa, whoa,
Do not
whoa,
miss
whoa.
a chance to blow.
My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself. It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No,
He
move
is
it forward now.
clearly
There.
not listening to you.
Gotta catch up.
Turn around and climb
Who's in the lead?
I will not.
I can't see.
It is worth it.
Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging.
Hey,
gotta keep going.
The outcast.
On the old trail?
Is she crazy?
Good.
She's a little crazy, but in the good way.
Whoa. The outcast is catching up.
How'd she get up there?
This is gonna be close.
Oh. I made it. I did so good. God, it always kills me that she doesn't do that until after she's fallen out.
Now hurry. Keep
Hey,
at it.
Mazel Tov Cocktail, how are you doing? Your username is familiar. I'm doing great, thank you.
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe.
Or at the very least, can't complain. I'm sitting on my couch playing one of my favorite video games in celebration and preparation for its sequel coming out in 20 odd days. So. Also, Aloy, I hear you telling yourself to be perfect.
Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
To be gentle with yourself. Oh, you watched the Jason guy play Codenames. Yeah, Jason's, my husband. He's in the other room working. And, while he's working, I am doing a recap replay stream of HCD, during the week. Weekdays.
The outcast cheated! An outcast? Win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
Yeah, she is.
As are you all.
Thank you. Very cool.
So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy, once outcast and now brave, who is first among you.
Yeah, the proving totally goes fine. Totally fine here. Fucking eclipse.
Aloy! Go!
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
This is probably Aloy's first time killing a human being. She's only ever killed machines before.
Let's go. Now!
From what I recall, they do fully gloss over that fact. But,
Too many of them!
yeah, that's not gonna...
can't win!
Just this is not gonna do it. That's not gonna be enough. I need something else. I need something stronger. Or, I just need to make some more headshots like that.
Hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
I'm a little on fire.
Kill them!
Alright.
Kill the invaders! They're too
Okay.
strong! Get out of the line of fire! We can't stop them!
I love that there are supply crates here in the middle of this.
Bleed for the shadow.
Ooh, no. Yeah, that's right. Come down here and face me in hand-to-hand combat. Then we'll see who's better. Wow. You know what's really sad is I'm actually usually a pretty fucking good shot, but
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
I feel like I should have upgraded the bow. Mistakes were made. That's fine.
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
I was reading a really cool thing in the art book for this, which I recommend, and I hope they come out with one for Forbidden West, because I will fucking buy it. Because I am a hoe for Horizon Zero Dawn and its related merchandise.
They keep coming! How many are there?
I need medicine. There we go. It's a little better. Ooh, a health potion. That's super useful, actually. Ah, there we go.
How many are there?
Enough.
Too many of them!
Okay, I love that you're the brave, but you are not acting very brave. Anyway, in the art book they mentioned how they chose the power symbol for equip because they wanted it to be a ubiquitous symbol that's like present in all of our like modern day electronics, but it also implies like, you know, power over like life and death and shit. I think that's metal as fuck. I do.
Kill them! They're too strong! We can't stop them!
Yeah, my first playthrough I didn't actually even notice that it was a power symbol. I just was like, oh, they've got their own little logo. Isn't that cute? But it's meant to be that. And what's funny is like they probably don't even know what it means because they don't know technology like that. But we do.
Fear the power of the shadow.
Yeah, it should not take this many arrows to take them down. I definitely should have bought the better bow. That's on me. Come out, come out. I don't think it lets me up either. Ooh, it does. Does stop, drop, and roll actually work in this game? I don't get the feeling that it does. Because that did not seem to put me out any faster.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Oh, it just teleported me back over there. That's handy as shit. I was a little worried.
Get back!
Right.
No!
I'm sorry, but the read on that. No!
Everyone, forward!
One more good clean shot. Should have been enough, I thought. There we go. Now if I can just get to that gun, I should be able to pick it up and fucking use it. My god, how many arrows can you take, my guy? There's nothing like hitting a dude with like a third of your arrow supply. Having it not be enough. Right, give me that. Yeah, that's more like it. That worked. He's also wearing shells as a necklace. Those look like shells to me. Which kind of tracks? I think this is a little bit bullshit. Aloy is smarter and stronger than this, And, like, you're telling me she doesn't have, like, a dagger she can stab this guy with? Like...
Turn your face to the sun, child.
I understand narratively what they're doing here, but... For as strong and capable as they make her, that felt a little... weak of her. Like, maybe if they showed she was hurt or something. We're fine, we're at full health. I've been swigging berries like no fucking tomorrow. Girl, you can't take one hand around your neck, like...
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
And then she's just passing out because she's... sad? Aloy is an amazing character. I think this is the only real moment where I'm like, what were they doing with her character?
Aloy. Survive.
I'm not saying he would have lived through that wound, but I am saying that this is a Titanic situation where he could have also jumped. They could have both fit, right? He could have also jumped with her. Not saying it would have healed his wounds, not saying it would have lived, but he... Yeah, exactly. Like, he throws her off a cliff because he knows there's about to be an explosion, but, like, he could have jumped with her and, like, held her and, like, you know, wrapped her in his embrace or something, and...
She is dying.
No. And for such a formative scene, I just feel like that's, like, one of the very few places in this game where I'm like... One more pass, guys. One more pass on the edit.
To take her there is blasphemy! She should be near her mother.
Aloy.
And then she's just hallucinating? I don't know. I guess you see crazy shit when you're near death. Aloy has probably never been that scared in her entire fucking life, though. And as much as Rost was kind of a dick in the little bit we got to know him, like, it's your only parent and your only person your whole life because you were an outcast, so, you know, whatever.
I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No.
I do worry for Aloy what happens to her the day that someone gives her too hard of a knock on her head and that focus gets broken.
Why is no one here? Where am I?
Because, like, honestly, I mean, it's not like I'm not as dependent on my smartphone. Like, I'm fucking addicted to that thing. But, like, I could get another one. I feel like getting a focus is way harder. Like, not impossible, but it's harder. And then it won't be hers, and it won't have all her data. There's no, like, cloud. Like, I know Aloy doesn't have an email address, you know? I don't think the internet exists at all at this point, or she would have, like, databases and shit.
Am I inside the Sacred Mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside.
I do love that you needed a focus to tell you that you were inside of a mountain. Like, ma'am, look
I don't see my
around.
bow here. Or that damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Where are they indeed? I'm gonna find those. Maybe. We're gonna try.
I should keep looking.
No, Aloy, I thought we would take a short nap. Of course I'm gonna keep fucking looking.
I'm not gonna find it here.
Can the matriarchs open those doors without a focus? Or have they just never been in this area? I forget if the game answers that question or not. No, they've clearly been in here. I don't think the old ones put this shit here.
When I was young. The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why?
Yes, Aloy, why would people build really secure bunkers?
With the rest of my things.
Like... I mean, I guess she's never heard of a dystopia. I don't suppose her focus owner had downloaded, like, Hunger Games or some shit. Like, do you think there were books on that thing, or music? Imagine her just vibing to, like, Britney Spears.
What can you show me?
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
You know what a target is, Aloy. You put them on prey all the time.
Who says I'm like other Nora? They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when?
You are not yet ready for that information, ma'am. So I will say, when I played this game for the first time and I saw that 99.47, I immediately knew that that was not the mother and that's in fact clone. Like, I do feel like they were trying to keep that under their caps. They shouldn't have put that there because that's not like foreshadowing. That's,
you brought me here?
Quickly, you must.
You don't have 99.47% of your mother's
the place where
DNA.
you were born.
I'm not a scientist, and I know this. Like, that's not how that works.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
Now that I got my pouch back, might as well heal. Fully forget what the yellow potion does. I will have to remind myself later.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Landra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Does that mean that they go to, like, the graves of their mothers when they're dying?
Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated.
That's fucked up.
Please, just follow me.
I mean, convenient, because then you're already in the graveyard. But, like, fucked up. What do you think they think of women who try to be mothers, but, like, have miscarriages?
Does my mother look like
Is that,
me,
like, noble,
but
or
with
is
short
that,
hair?
like,
I don't see how
shun-worthy?
that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy.
You are Macbeth,
The mountain is your
not
mother.
woman-born.
What are you talking about?
Oh, but that's your dinner. Go eat dinner.
Come.
Dog's on the couch, and she hears her automatic feeder, and she's like, still learning what that means. We're trying to teach her that means to go eat food. She's getting there. She's not smart. Very pretty.
The great chamber, where All Mother slew the metal devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is... everything.
I know this is addressed later, but I kind of wonder if she made any other fucking clones.
We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
I didn't know they had a Macbeth adaptation on Apple TV Plus. I have not seen it since I saw it performed when I was like in college.
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from
bunch
the
of my
womb of the
friends
mountain.
in like the theater department were doing it.
From All Mother herself. But others, like
I do love
Lansra,
the
feared
Macbeth.
that a
It's a
darker
good one.
power put you here. Not a gift.
I mostly
but a
love the
curse.
witches. For, you know, personal reasons.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
It makes such fucked up sense, too, that they would worship this as a goddess.
For
Like,
identiscan.
because what is religion if making divine of things we can't understand?
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No. No. Please.
God, I have more emotion during this scene than when they kill Rost in front of me. I feel like it's not supposed to be that way, but I just feel for her, man.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
I mean, you're not
how would
wrong,
I do
is the
that?
thing.
You said you've
She's
had
not
visions.
wrong.
Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Olin. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction.
I feel like Denzel Washington would do a
After the
really
massacre
good
at
job
the
as
Proving,
Macbeth.
a great war
I
party was
haven't
sent
seen him in
after
a
the
lot of
killers.
roles. What I have seen him
Less
in,
than
he has
half survived.
acted his butt off. And no, offhand, I don't remember because my memory is like a sieve, which is why, despite
killers
playing
do
this
not
game
fight
a year and a
alone.
half ago, I have to play it
Somehow
again
they have a
before the
power
sequel
over the
comes out, so
machines,
I
corrupting,
remember
driving
everything.
them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the hymn of atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Like the other day, a memory came up and I told a friend of mine, oh, do you remember this? She was like, I remember this perfectly. These were the circumstances. This is why we were here. This is where we were. And I went, I don't even remember taking this picture with you, let alone everything else.
The other high
So-
matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
My short-term memory is pretty great. My long-term memory, spicy. Spicy in there. And by short-term, I mean like less than a month. More than a month, and it kind of goes into a soup. And God knows if you'll ever
It is
find it
done.
again.
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption. Ha!
But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister.
She's
For once,
human,
Lansra,
Lansra.
join with us.
God, stop being such a cunt.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Shakespeare is rough. You have to, like... Normally, you have, like, specific training as an actor to be able to speak Shakespearean style without it
Aloy, by the
coming
holy
off
grace
as
of the one
forced to
goddess,
contrive.
we hereby anoint you a seeker of
Oh,
the
good to
Nora
know.
tribe.
It's not just me with the memory issues.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother
It may or may not
protect
surprise you
and
to know that
sustain
I was a big theater kid, and so studied a decent amount of
I
Shakespeare,
will
and
make
like
ready for the hymn.
it's rough. And nowadays it's hard too because we expect everyone doing Shakespeare to be British, even though the modern British accent is not fully the same as how they would have sounded in the days of Shakespeare. So I feel like Denzel Washington, if he was, because he's American, I think. If he was doing his normal accent, that might have sounded weird too, because we expect everyone to be British.
So, what's a secret?
But also, if he was doing a British
are.
accent and not the one you
And here
expect, or
is
like
your
not a
mark.
consistent one,
In times of great
that would
need,
sound weird
the
as fuck,
high
too.
matriarchs may anoint a seeker.
all I'm saying is,
A worthy brave sent
I'm
forth
good
to
not touching
accomplish a great
Shakespeare
purpose.
for that reason.
No
It's-
matter
it's
where
intimidating.
that
It's a
purpose
lot.
might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred
I mean, I'll
land?
read it, I'll watch it.
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
So, I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight. Or the ruins
This is
of
so
the metal
convenient
world.
that they have this position open for Aloy, because we were gonna do it anyway.
Why
Like,
are the lands beyond Nora territory?
the Nora
called
were not gonna
tainted?
tell us no.
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually
What are they gonna
tainted.
do when they find out
That
that
is
there
why
were
it is
other
against tribal
bunkers
law to
with the
leave.
mother voices?
But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Like, there were probably dozens, if not hundreds, all over the world
Why
of
are
these
the
bunkers.
ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked. Like the children of metal who built them.
Children of Metal
When
sounds
they
like a pretty
rebelled
good
and
band
tried to
name.
murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like
Yeah.
the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
It also does kill me that they're like, oh, it's blighted, it's tainted. They've never looked. Like, they don't even know that it looks the same as All Mother looks.
Have there
like,
been other Seekers?
because they've never
There have,
looked, because
but they are
they'd be
rare,
scared.
and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a Seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
Honestly, every time I play this game, I forget Rost's whole deal. I know at some point we
What
find
was
out
done
what
with
he
Rost's
did to
body?
become an outcast.
I'm afraid there was very
I
little
don't
left to
remember.
recover. But
Nasty.
what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you.
I mean, that's nicer to him than they were when he was alive. Like, I wonder if they only did that because she won the proving? Because otherwise, would they have just left him there?
So many have
'Cause
suffered. Is
they
there
wouldn't even talk to
anything
him.
I can do to
Trade
help?
with him, you know?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means.
These
any
are
more than you
sympathetic religious
Then we
fanatics,
must
but they're
find
still
out.
religious fanatics,
If,
and for that
however,
reason,
you
I
sense
am
that part of your purpose
rubbed
is to
the
help
wrong
the
way by
tribe,
them.
by all means do so.
Like, they're better
I have
than
no
some of those
doubt you will
fucking
find
sun
people in need
assholes
throughout
in
the
this game.
embrace.
But Like that Sun Priest who was like, there can be no Sun Queen.
You
like,
said the
he can
Nora
die.
sent a
He
war
can
party
choke.
after the killers.
But
Yes. But it was ambushed
these ladies
and
are also a
overrun.
little fucked.
Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the
How
gates
is
of the
Aloy
Embrace.
soaking wet and
Speak to
Tirsa looks
Varl,
completely
and
dry?
he will point the way to Meridian. If any
I
Nora
appreciate
tries
what they're
to
doing
stand
with
in
the
your
lighting
way,
on
Aloy,
but
make
like she
sure
should be
they
wet
know
too.
you are a seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs
Fuck
lift their
up.
voices, we will join ours to theirs.
Yeah, it's your fault that a terrorist sect attacked you. That's totally on you and not them? Oh good, I have a bunch of skills.
Goddess, please. We are your faithful children. Please show us mercy.
He was such a fool. I told him it was too dangerous. I told him. Oh, goddess.
Everyone in the proving would have died if not for you. We will not forget that.
I'm too nervous to talk to you. You're... you.
All Mother will guide us, I know it.
I haven't really done, I mean, I guess the proving thing was worthy of some renown, and before that, Aloy was an outcast, but like, I don't feel like that should be cause to be so nervous that you can't talk to her. She's still a human being.
I need to keep
Look,
my kit dry.
she gathers wood like everyone else. Stars, they're just like you. Gathering roots. Reaching for tall shelves.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
God damn right you are. I have a feeling that I'm like low on arrows. I'm not as bad as I would have thought. Oh, fuck me. I forgot I had fire arrows during that whole thing. That would have probably made all that go a lot quicker. Oh well.
These will keep. I need the gate opened.
Then you'll have to talk to the new war chief, Resh, up on the wall.
Isn't Resh the one that was real cunty to us? Who said that we should just, like, motherless chuff, he called us? I'll fucking give him a chuff to chuff at. Oh, that was not a good comeback. I could probably do better than that. But let's be honest. Aloy will do it for me, because she's smarter than I am.
Safe with grandmother. Whatever happens to me,
The outcast approaches.
will be safe.
Ignore her. Continue to report.
Yep, definitely Resh who's an asshole.
A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
Where did it come from?
Ooh,
They say it
yeah.
goes to the gates of the
We're gonna
Embrace.
fight it.
Aloy!
Who is they?
Aloy!
They tried
Tev?
to stop it, but the
All Mother be praised.
too powerful.
Where
You're
are you?
alive.
God, Teb, you are echoing like a
I
oh,
heard
there
the
you are.
rumors, but I didn't know for sure until
You're
I
coming
saw
from
you
everywhere
just
at
now.
once, Teb. Amazing.
I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
I'll never take it off. Except I will the second I get better armor. But
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be
how
allowed
long
to
was
heal
Aloy
inside
out?
All
Like
Mother.
they got Rost's body and buried it.
That caused a
She's healed
stir.
some.
Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain.
Do you think it's been a couple days?
You
Hours?
deserve the honor.
Has to be more than hours.
The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
I don't think he could have regretted it. He was a character that was literally written into this story with the intention of killing him.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well,
why wouldn't
he says
Resh help you?
mean things
You
about
remember him, right?
That I'm a
He was
motherless curse, an outcast.
There we go.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Oh yeah, I think we get to track her down.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed.
Yeah, did
You
just
probably
say that.
saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair.
I don't
Her
remember
daughter
seeing
ran
her,
in
but I'm
proving,
sure
but
she was there in the crowd of NPCs.
She died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
Yeah, we definitely get to do something with Sona
So
later.
What are you doing
No
here with a bow
offense,
and
but
spear?
why are you here,
You're
my
a stitcher,
dude?
not a brave.
Most of our braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out.
Oh,
be
he's
okay.
gonna try.
Just as long as I don't try to run any brave trails, right?
Hi, Nova. You want to say hi? Come here.
I should be on my way, Teb.
May
Hello.
all Mother go
Oh.
with you.
And there's a puppy in my lap now, so all is good.
Feet are growing roots.
You could have put your head there sooner. Yes, you have the privilege of hearing my talking to dog's voice.
I hope the matriarchs guide us. I don't
Oh, great.
remember the words.
Oh, that's why. I can't take more health potions. I'm full. Oh, here we go. I don't think I can talk to you first, can I? The dog whisperer.
I need the gate
Yes,
opened.
this is my baby.
Since when has any outcast's need
This is a little
been my
baby.
concern?
By little, I mean she's a full-grown golden retriever, but she is so small. So tiny.
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving.
It's the
But
law.
to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain?
Unconscious, did
No
not get a
wonder
say.
a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
You're a nobody. Oof. I think you dishonor the dead, maybe? Or just shut the fuck up. I feel like the intellectual ones
If
are
you
always
think
most
Tirsa and Jezza are
biting.
traitors, why don't you head up the mountain and say that to their faces? Or do you only talk big when your superiors aren't around?
I am the Nora war chief.
And I am a
see.
seeker, so do as you're told and open the gate.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Hey, big boy. He coming. We're gonna have to kill it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine.
The demon!
This time I remember I have fire arrows.
Sound the alarm!
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse?
I mean, this is technically because of Aloy, but like he doesn't know that. That's a secret.
Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Ooh, spicy. So spicy. Oh boy. God, I really need some of those, like, loosening arrow thingies. I know I get them later. I'm very excited for when that happens, because they're my favorite. When you can target the individual weak spots and then have it, like, actually work. Very nice feeling. Oh, you're right there.
May my aim.
Holy shit, did it. That was,
How'd you do
not
it?
so bad.
Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines.
I mean,
I think I
no
figured
big
it
deal.
out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother.
Awkward.
No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I really don't think Aloy wants to be a blessing or a curse. I think she wants to be a fucking human being that is abuse.
Braves,
Like,
I want that gate repaired immediately.
there's a really great scene late in the game where, like, I think it's the matriarchs are even saying positive shit about her and going on about blessing this and oh, we're so grateful, and she's like,
I'll tuck that away.
that's great, but you treated me like absolute shit for my entire fucking life. And, you know, up until winning this and whatnot. Like, I don't want to be your blessing. I don't want to be your fix. A seasoned Nora Brave. Spicy.
What will it take to get you out of here?
Wow. Do wish we had been able to talk back to him just there. But whatever.
I need to test this device. See what it can do.
The Carja Nameless close the border when the corruption spreads.
Alright, all that being said, it is a little after 5, so I think I'm going to log off for the day. I have another planned stream Friday from 1 to 5 of this same thing. So if you want, you can catch me there then. If you're looking for Jason on Codenames, I think he's going to be on Thursday, which is tomorrow, because I know my days of the week. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. And now I get to remember how to stop a stream. Have a great night, you too. Thank you again for stopping in and watching. Bye.